Good morning, YouTube. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hey, I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about my personal production numbers this week. This week, I did $14,320 in annualized premium. Monday through Friday. No evenings, no weekends. 14,320 in annualized premium. And for all of you guys that are new, what's annualized premium? That right there is the amount of money the policyholder is paying the insurance company a year. 14,320. 5 days. How did I do it? Yes, I have follow-up. Yes, I have, policy reviews that get me more applications. But in this particular situation, these 15 applications that I wrote came from inbounds. That's right. I purchased 40 inbounds this week that made it past the 50-second buffer. 40. And these are people that are searching online for a final expense quote, whether it's on television, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. They're searching. I purchased 40 of those. I will also tell you that out of those 40, there was a good number of people that I couldn't take care of because I was actually on the phone selling insurance. I still paid for the lead, called them back, made presentations. Some of those leads I still haven't gotten a hold of, but overall, I invested in 40 inbounds at $45. $1,800, $2,000 roughly. And what's crazy is that in this week, I've already received $7,000 in advances. And I know Monday and Tuesday, I'll come up on the rest of it because of the way my sales circulated this week. So overall, I'm looking at $10,000 in advances in my bank from 40 live inbounds. Again, inbounds, there's no human involved. So it's you and the customer. You can check out a few examples on TikTok so you can hear it for yourself. But bottom line, these folk are online searching. We're not using bots, artificial intelligence. These people that are calling into our advertisements are searching for a final expense quote. 40. And I closed 15 apps out of 40 inbounds. I closed more applications for my follow-up and my policy reviews because I do a ton of follow-up as well as reviews on my policyholders. That's the secret to keeping your business on the books. But every time I do a policy review and I spend that hour to do a review with my client, many times, I would say a good 30 to 40% of the time, my customer wants to add more coverage, especially after they've seen that everything I said that would happen, happened, and it's in writing. It's easier to add coverage, and trust me, it's a lot easier to use relationship marketing at that point in time and get the spouse, the kids, the friends. And for all of you guys that are in the advanced market, term and all those other goodies that you can sell just from having one final expense customer is insane. So if you're watching this, if you don't know your numbers, how are you going to scale? If you're buying leads one week and then the next week you're not. But here's one more thing. If you don't know how to sell and close, it doesn't matter if you buy these inbounds, you're going to crash. You're going to crash. Because selling is one thing, closing deals is another. And I have seen agents as well as agencies feel confident in the way they do their business, buy a bunch of leads and not make enough sales to cover their lead costs. Not because of the lead quality, but because they just couldn't close. Let's call it as it is. In fact, last week I was training an agent. The agent works for a pretty large organization. And she just wanted the lead and work the program, but she didn't have the success that she thought she would have. But here's the beauty of it. Because she recognized the value of the quality of every single lead, she wasn't complaining about the lead. She realized she needed more training, especially training around closing. So if you're watching this, you want to have some predictable weeks. You want to be able to make some money in the final expense business. You got to start off with training on sales and closing. You got to have some carriers that believe in you, that are going to pay your commissions, regardless if they pay the premium or not. Because let's face it, I have a carrier right now that when I make a sale today, I get paid within 24 hours of the issue, regardless if the premium was paid. So having a carrier that's backing you up, that has your back, is important, especially when it comes down to your cash flow cycles. These carriers are filthy rich. They can do it. And third, having leads. Leads of people that want to talk to you. So take me up on it. I just gave you my numbers for this week. If you don't believe me, look, I'm in a baseball hat, flannel, I'm not nothing flashy. But if you do not believe what I'm saying, take up one of my workshops throughout the week and join me for a day or two. And then after that, if you want to make an order, you can. But talk is cheap. And a lot of people say they know how to close on the phone, but guess what? When it comes to getting punched in the mouth and dealing with a bunch of objections, most people buckle. I've been doing this 20 years. And for the last 10 years, I've been on the phone. So we're still here. Let me show you firsthand. Talk is cheap. Peace.